Chapter 43. Favorite chapter, because only one bad death? That is just messed up. Then she died. I won't lie, gentle reader. Most of this narrative has been painful to write, but that last line was pure pleasure. Oh, the look on Medea's face! But I should rewind. How did it happen? The most welcome fluke of fate? Medea froze. Her eyes widened. She fell to her knees, the knife clattering from her hand. She toppled over face first, revealing a newcomer behind her. Piper McLean, dressed in leather armor over her street clothes, her lip newly stitched, her face still badly bruised but filled with resolve. Her hair was singed around the edges. A fine layer of ash coated her arms. Her dagger Katropus now protruded from Medea's back. Behind Piper stood a group of warrior maidens, 7 in all. At first, I thought the hunters of Artemis had come to save me yet again. But these warriors were armed with shields and spears made of honey gold wood. Behind me, the Ventus unspooled, dropping Meg and Grover to the floor. My molten chains crumbled to charcoal dust. Hierophile caught me as I fell. Medea's hands twitched. She turned her face sideways and opened her mouth, but no words came out. Piper knelt next to her. She placed her hand almost tenderly on the sorceress's shoulder. Then, with her other hand, she removed Katropus from Medea's shoulder blades. "One good stab in the back deserves another." Piper kissed Medea on the cheek. "I'd tell you to say hello to Jason for me, but he'll be in Elysium. You won't be." The sorceress's eyes rolled up in her head. She stopped moving. Piper glanced back at her wood-armored allies. "How about we dump her?" "Good call!" the 7 maidens shouted in unison. They marched forward, lifted the body of Medea, and tossed it unceremoniously into the fiery pool of her own grandfather. Piper wiped her bloody dagger on her jeans. With her swollen, stitched-up mouth, her smile was more gruesome than friendly. "Hi, guys." I let out a heartbroken sob, which was probably not what Piper expected. Somehow, I got to my feet, ignoring the searing pain in my ankles, and ran past her to the place where Crest lay, gurgling weakly. "Oh, my brave friend!" My eyes burned with tears. I cared nothing for my own excruciating pain, the way my skin screamed when I tried to move. Crest's furry face was slack with shock. Blood speckled his snowy white fur. His midsection was a glistening mess. He clutched the ukulele as if it were the only thing anchoring him to the world of the living. "You saved us," I said, choking on the words. You bought us just enough time. I'll find a way to heal you." He locked his eyes with me and managed to croak, "Music, God." I laughed nervously. "Yes, my young friend, you are a music god. I will teach you every chord. We'll have a concert with the 9 muses. When I get back to Olympus." My voice faltered. Crest was no longer listening. His eyes had turned glassy. His tortured muscles relaxed. His body crumbled, collapsing inward until the ukulele sat on a pile of dust. A small, sad monument to my many failures. I don't know how long I knelt there, dazed and shaking. It hurt to sob. I sobbed anyways. Finally, Piper crouched next to me. Her face was sympathetic, but I thought somewhere behind her lovely multicolored eyes, she was thinking, "Another life lost for your sake, Lester. Another death you couldn't fix." Our job. She had come to our aid, despite everything that had happened, despite Jason. I could not fall apart now, at least no more than I had already.